Dear Bonnie, the 18th of December 2021 version. I'm writing this to you from Isabella, a beautiful 60-foot ketch currently anchored at Weipa. You don't even know what a ketch is yet, but that's okay. You'll find out when you need to. You'll also have more self-growth over the next 6 months than you've ever had in your life, and experience quite possibly every emotion there is in that time. I don't mean to scare you, but you're in for one hell of a ride. See, tomorrow you're set to embark on the Shore and Partners Paddle of Oz, a world record attempt and circumnavigation of Australia. You're attempting to become just the 5th person in history and 2nd female to paddle around Australia. Enjoy the feeling in your left little toe while it's there. That's about to go missing for quite some time. You'll also be rashed from head to toe most days and feel like your back is breaking in two all day, every day. But I shouldn't let you in on those little secrets, or you might never take that first stroke. Or would you? I think you still would, because you and I both know how stubborn you are. That's what got you into this predicament in the first place. Picking up a book about the first woman to paddle around Australia and having the audacity to believe that you could do the same. Or was it ignorance? Never mind, because you're here now. There's no turning back. You've spent 6 months working your backside off to make this happen, so you know you can't back out. 2 cars sold, your ideal career given up, and months of desperately seeking financial assistance from sponsors has led to this. 8 a.m. from Mermaid Beach tomorrow, you'll carry a ski down to the water amid cheers from family and friends. You'll actually be so nervous from your 7 sunrise interview that you'll forget to put your water bladder in and your sunscreen on. But it's okay. You've got an amazing crew who will give that to you a few kilometres in. Let's quickly chat about that crew actually. For the next 6 months, you'll be surrounded by people whose passion, purpose, and willingness to go above and beyond will move you on a daily basis. You won't need to look too far for inspiration, as it will be staring back at you daily in the faces of your support team. When you fall, they will have your back. They'll never ask for credit and have trouble accepting any praise, but give it to them anyway. You'll never be able to express your gratitude towards them, but every day we'll try to find the words to do so. It's okay if you don't have those words yet, but keep trying. You're also about to experience the best tailwinds you've had in your life. These will follow you all the way down to South Australia. You certainly aren't expecting this, and when they come, please feel grateful every day you have them, as I hate to tell you, but they aren't going to last. You'll also get to experience Australia's islands in a way that very few ever get to. You'll spend days grinding away without looking in at the coastline, but when you remember to take in your surroundings, you'll be taken aback by the beauty. Exploring cliffs, digging your toes into white sandy beaches, and swimming with dolphins will be among the highlights of this entire trip. Soak this up and hold on to those memories, as they'll help through what's coming. Do you want me to tell you about the Great Australian Bite? It's pretty grim. You're going to lose 8 kilos in 2 weeks as you can't keep any food down. You're going to throw up all the remaining food in your stomach, but have to get on your ski and paddle all day anyway. You'll feel your health deteriorating and the sensation of your lips falling off from dehydration, but you won't be able to stop, as the only way out is forward. Remember that. Just keep moving forward. Even if that's just starting with the first stroke in the water. Know that you can rely on your crew. They've got your back and will live for you in ways you never knew possible in another human being. A few days in, you're going to experience a spiritual revelation about your purpose in life. Be sure to share this. It might inspire someone else. After the bite, take some time to recover mentally. It will take you a few weeks to be able to voice the horrors you and the crew experience, but talk about it when you can. It will help. You'll then take on Western Australia, the state that seems to go on forever. You're going to meet some of the most generous souls you'll ever come across who will help you keep moving forward. You'll notice the wind patterns changing. Instead of tailwinds, you'll be faced with flat conditions or headwinds, but you'll be ready. You weren't at the start, but you are now. The mind and body are conditioned to take this on. Believe in yourself and trust the process. You'll take on the Kimberley like a mad woman, a fear of crocodiles and losing time on the record driving you to complete the biggest daily kilometres of the trip so far. You'll even break the 24-hour record for women, but I won't spoil it for you in telling you how far you went. The family you meet will remain in your heart forever, and a coach of yours will be there every step of the way through this stretch, as will a crew member who stepped up in every possible way. By this stage, you'll feel mentally drained, as though you want to pass the baton on. You'll feel like you have nothing more to give, like your soul has been sucked from your body and you need a break. But you'll keep remembering the greater purpose. Gotcha for Life will be your driving motivation, to the point where any record pales in comparison. And motivation you'll need as you're about to take on one of the toughest stretches of water in the world. Darwin to Cape York with 20 to 25 knot sou'easterlies. What were you thinking? Well, I know you weren't. You knew that the headwinds are coming around this section, but little do you know the pain you're about to inflict upon yourself. Out in the middle of the ocean, bashing into that for 14 to 15 hours a day, seasick again with no land in sight. You never thought anything would compare to the bite, and now you have the same level of adversity, but no tailwinds to assist. Continue to pray. It's something you never did prior to this trip, but will start after the bite. It will help you. You'll need to take a step backwards and motor to safety, as the situation will turn pretty desperate. Don't be scared as the boat creaks and things break amid the huge wind gusts. The boat is strong and will hold. You will get back out there to finish the job. I know you will, as I'm sitting here waiting to go back out the day after tomorrow. To put myself back in the pain cave, remembering that the sacrifices will be worth it. Remembering the greater purpose. But also feeling a strange sort of empathy for the young woman heading down to Mermaid Beach in December. How naive she was. Would she still paddle out and turn right, knowing all this? A glimpse into what's to come, a snapshot of challenges not yet faced or even thought of. Of course she would. She may just be a bit more wary on day one and not set out like a lion that's been caged. She might even remember the water bladder and sunscreen, or appreciate dry land and a settled stomach that little bit more. But where's the fun in that? The unknown is the exciting part. Take the leap, back yourself and go all in. Trust that things will work out. Oh, and please, as you're paddling past some of the most amazing coastline in the world, don't forget to look in. From Bonnie, present tense version.